Hey guys, thanks for calling Slaying the Scene.
We can't come to the phone right now.
But if you leave your name and number, we'll get back to you.
To you. To
you. Hey, it's Chipa.
Hey, it's Anthony.
Hey, it's Vanessa.
And you're listening to Slaying the Scene. Okay, so the last time we talked with you guys was approximately 2 weeks ago when we invited my cousin, but Vanessa's sister, Chipa, to the podcast as a permanent co-host.
Mm-hmm.
So
Time flies. I can't believe it's.
But can I say, we get a lot of feedback about Chipa being on the show and how positive it was. People really enjoyed the banter between you guys. It was pretty fun.
And the ratchetness.
I mean, I thought she was okay, but
I'm telling you, it's like she lives.
But don't just be on the mic, like swallowing. I mean, I know you like the spotlight. But damn.
I thought she was all right. I guess we could have her on again.
You can't go one day without the dripping hate from the swollen lips. That you
hater, party of one. Hater, party of one.
Over here this way, ma'am.
Your table's ready. Ding-a-ling.
So what's been going on, Chipa? What's been going on in the past 2 weeks with you? I know that you had a birthday.
I sure did.
So happy birthday.
52 years old.
And counting.
Did you say 52, bitch?
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you.
So you've completed 32 revolutions over the sun.
Yes.
I sure did.
Around the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say over the sun?
You made your rounds, you huh?
So how does it feel like to be 32?
Just like 31. Ain't nothing changed.
What'd you do for your birthday? You went out to eat a lot.
This little saddlebags herself over here took me to TGI Fridays. Okay. We live in that place.
Oh my god!
See, that's probably like the least of my favorite chain restaurants.
What?
Really?
Like if I'm gonna go out, I would rather go to Ruby Tuesdays. Because Ruby, wait, follow me here. Ruby's got this pasta dish that's like pasta, but it's like a chicken parm. No, it's chicken parmesan, but it's like the way they do it is cheesy and it's the right amount of sauce and chicken. Like
Applebee's is my number one.
No, Applebee's is like...
It's just that they don't have a
that
lot
is the Z-list in
Listen, me and my son, no. That's
you only like apples because it's around the corner from your son's school.
It's
that's
convenient.
all that is. That's the only reason why you like that, because it's next to your scrub school.
So that's all you did the past 2 weeks?
I ate. That's what I did. I ate. And you want to know who I ate the most with? This chick had across the table.
That would be me.
Every day we'd be like, you know what? We're done. That's it. It's over. And
we're not doing this anymore. We're on a diet.
The food is still at our throat, and then we look at the desserts, and it's like I got just enough room right at the tip of my elbow to fit that piece of cake. and then we're there, ready to throw up, and then the next day we're back together, and it's like, what do you want to go eat for lunch? And it's like back to square two, and I'm like,
that's why I can't be rich, because I would have been as big as a house.
I feel you on that. I like to go out to eat, but
but we could be rich because we could eat as much as we want, and then we just go see the personal trainer in the morning.
But here's the deal, though. I'm much more a fan these days of going to places that are not chain restaurants.
You know what? Like mom and pop.
But not even just mom and pop, but like nice restaurants. Like there's a nice.
Vanessa gets anxiety.
I love chain restaurants. It's so bad. Right?
I get it because I'm the kind of guy that orders the same thing from the menu every day.
I don't even look at the menu. I already know what I want.
Exactly.
You want a 3 for all and a sizzling chicken and cheese.
And I've been out with people that are like, so can you be a little more adventurous? How about I'm spending my money and I do what I want, and I need to be satisfied at the end of the day. Like I would be so pissed if I spent money that I really shouldn't be spending going out to eat
on
something that I just took a chance on and then I hated.
Exactly.
I don't have time for that.
I'm not a fan of trying new things, but hey.
I didn't really do much these past 2 weeks, to be honest. I don't know. I listened to a lot of podcasts. Just kind of hanging out. I just want to give a couple quick shout outs while I've got my iPhone up because I feel like some people need some shout outs. So first of all, I'm going to give a shout out to the John Effect, because without you there would be no motivation for us to do what we do today. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Yep.
Number 2, Drama Dupree. I'm going to let you get up on Drama Dupree because he's funny as hell. And To Kenya Talks is another girl that does podcasting, and she's great. 2 Dope Queens. There's a whole.
That's mine right there.
Good Morning Beautiful. The podcast is really nice. What about your friend?
I
can't that every time that I say that we have to just start jamming. I just start jamming and just you know what I mean.
But shout out to them because they're our Connecticut homies, and like, why wouldn't we, right?
Hello.
And so, Frankie and Charnel, shout out to you guys. Another shout out to the podcast groupie, Justin Ruff, for just paying attention to what we do. I know that we're kind of a burgeoning podcast, but and we don't have like a ton of people following us, but we do appreciate anyone who does take the time out of their days, mornings, evenings, or whatever, just to listen to us because, again, we're just starting out. Who are we? Right?
Exactly.
Are you yawning?
Sorry.
Are we boring you? Shit.
Absolutely not.
To anyone that we didn't give a shout out to, the Real and Raw podcast, for sure. I want to give you guys a shout out because you guys are hilarious. And there's another podcast that I'm going to give a shout out to that I keep forgetting, and I don't know why. But it's going to come to me. When it does, it's going to be everything. Let me just go to my Slaying the Scene Instagram page, and it'll be right at the tip of my absolute tongue. Fuck me thrice. The Glenn and Her podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Tip of my tongue. Absolutely. You guys are funny, and they're a new podcast, although Glenn had one before, although I'll be honest, I didn't listen to it because I'm new to this, even to the listening game. But thank you guys so much for your support, because I know it's a lot for podcasts to support other podcasts when they don't know them, especially if they haven't really promoted them before.
Right.
But hashtag we all win. We're all part of this pod family. So I appreciate everything that you guys do, and we will definitely be there to support you guys as well.
Absolutely.
So that's pretty much what I've been doing the past 2 weeks, just kind of getting my
sea legs.
Right, just kind of understanding who's who and kind of getting us out there a little more. What about you, V? What's been going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, I mean, aside from doing the same, that you listening to different podcasts and stuff. Not a
she
damn
has
thing.
No life. Listen, she
Not
has no
a
life. She
damn
has no recording contract.
thing.
She
Listen,
has no
I
fans,
come home,
no CD signings. She has nothing. She has nothing to do
Come
but
on,
be
Michael.
with her
Where's
little
the
scrub and call me, and we sit there and FaceTime, but don't look at each other because she's on Instagram, but we're FaceTiming each other, and I'm watching my soaps. So
that I never understood. So for those who don't know, Vanessa and Chifa, they're the type of sisters that will, because they got unlimited plans apparently, it's free mobile to mobile, they'll FaceTime each other and just have the phone on while they're doing other things.
Yes,
because I'm washing dishes, Vanessa's doing laundry, and we're just talking to each other.
So it's like she's here, but she's not here.
But she's not. I'm like,
she'll drop me off, or I'll drop her off, and then right there we call each other while I'm driving home, and we're FaceTiming each other. It's like we don't give each other a break until it's bedtime.
But it works. So,
but other than that, nothing. I honestly. No. Nothing new has happened these past 2 weeks. Good. So when it does, I'll let you know.
Right, that's cool.
When it gets interesting.
Right, I figure I'd give you guys an update. Just so you guys know, real quick, before I get into what's happening, shout out to my coworker Diane. She doesn't listen to the show, but she gave me activated charcoal because I've been dying to try this activated charcoal and Elmer's glue mask. And so Chipa's got it on right now. I've got it on, and it's pretty much dry, and we're going to start peeling off later when it's completely dry. But we'll post a picture on Instagram so people can see what we look like. But if I sound crazy right now, it's because my face is tight and I can barely move it. I feel like I just got fresh Botox and I can't do shit with my face. So,
first up on today's show,
Mariah Carey's new video.
I don't. So let me just say, when it comes to the video, I can't.
I can with the song. I can't with the video.
Yes.
Because
it's just too much.
Now y'all know that we love Mariah. Please,
we're senior lambs. We've been since Vision of Love dropped.
And you know what it is? I feel that so many people are obsessed with her. No matter what she puts out, people are going to be crazy over. When in reality, it's not really all that. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like I said, I like the video. I like this song only because she used Donald Jones from back then music. The video, you get what I'm saying? So that's why I like it.
How boring can it be?
It's just the typical, let me
just say this. She is beautiful.
She is.
She's got a great body. She doesn't age. Right. She's the thing is you can tell people's eyes how old they are.
Yeah.
Her skin looks great, but her eyes are kind of a giveaway with her age. But she's great. She looks great, and I'm not taking that away from her. If you got the body flaunt it as much as you want, I get it. But when you keep giving me the same product over and over again, the same visual, I'm so bored of that.
And I feel like people are so blinded
with cutoffs and pumps.
People are so blinded by their obsession over her that they don't really see that it's not really a good video.
I'm so bored of it. Like, you're in a car fondling yourself when you're telling us that you don't.
Right, I don't get it. Like,
who's doing your art directing? Who's doing your video directing? Because I would have come up with a different concept. And if it's you doing this, Mariah, I need you to hand that responsibility off.
The outfits are cute, but I think she's too old for it.
Right. I just wish that there was another video to it.
Yeah,
I wish there was more.
I think she needs to be more. I mean, I'm not expecting you to wear Dickies or a turtleneck and sweats, but when you're sitting here, like,
the song was just
nothing to the imagination.
Good enough of a song to have a better video.
It was.
And the video went number 1 on iTunes, and the song is doing well on iTunes.
I like the song.
The video
was number 1 on iTunes.
I did not.
And a lot of people like the video. That's the thing. Like, for me, I'm just like, I've seen it before.
Right.
Give me something
There's
different.
Nothing exactly.
Show me something that I haven't seen.
There's no story.
And that's why I like the videos from the 90s and even the Emancipation and Meme, even though some of those videos are kind of like the video now. Because I feel like they had a concept. They were just better. They were better directed,
like
better laid out.
All you did was roll around in the car.
With a rapper that no one knows.
I don't even know
who is YG. And it's not up to people that know who YG is. I'm just not one of them.
All right, I'm not either because I'm not up on rappers and who rap. You know.
I'm not about that life.
So yes, I love the song. Absolutely, it's something that I will definitely listen to over.
But here's the thing, though. She came out and somebody asked her. I think it was on Twitter or on Facebook. Are you going to release an album? Her answer was, well, she's not focused on that right now. She's more focused on releasing singles. So I anticipate within the next year or two she'll have a couple singles here and there. I just hope none of them are a triumphant flop like the last few were. Especially Triumphant was a hot, crunchy mess. And now that I look back at it, I'm mad that I had you cover it on YouTube.
I was just going to say, Anthony.
Because I'm like, at the time, I was like, shit, a new Mariah song. But like, I think people, the Lambs especially, kind of, they're banking on her potentially getting this 19th number 1.
Right. That they don't care what it is she puts out. They just want it to be a number 1.
But think about it this way. The last time people counted her out, the Emancipation of Mimi happened. So hopefully something else is cooking. I just don't see it in the cards for her anymore. I feel like at this point she needs to just not fall back, do what you want to do. I'm not ever going to take that away from you, but like, just know that it's not going to be in the same level that it used to be.
Right.
We're in a Beyonce, Rihanna world, and that's just not going to work when we have other artists giving you visuals, choreography, you know, complete
creativity
of work.
Yeah, exactly, right.
That's why I love Beyonce the way I do, because she's going to entertain the shit out of you. She's going to give you a movie with her album, and she's going to drop it without even any warning, and you're going to break your back trying to buy it. My favorite meme is that girl that says, Beyonce, I don't got tour money, I got album money, and it's her like yelling, like being really pissed off. Yeah. I don't have tour money, I got album money. Shit is hilarious. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say about Mariah Carey. I hope that whatever she does is successful, but I'm not gonna be delusional and think that everything she puts out is great, because it just hasn't been. Exactly. For me. That being said, don't come for Mariah on my timeline, because you will just be coming for yourself. Sorry, I had to take a quick. Yeah, she just bounced. She's got a habit of just upping and leaving.
I think she forgets. Like, she has like the attention span of a squirrel.
Oh, wow. No, because I thought Squirrel's TV was off, and all of a sudden it started playing. Oh yeah. So Mariah done.
Mariah's done. Oh, did you guys watch the Super Bowl halftime show?
Sure did.
Okay, so I'm gonna reserve my judgment to the end, because I feel like I need to say what I need to say without judgment. And I'm not. You might surprise yourself.
Throw myself across this table right now.
Why don't you start, Chipa? What was your thoughts?
Okay, so my thought was, I loved it. It was really good. I like that she gave, you know, all the songs that basically flipped the bird to Trump and everything. You know what I mean? Like, and every other person that thinks that, I like that she always uses the biggest platforms to put her message out there. I like that. I love the message that she gives. You know what I mean? Like, you were born this way, and that's that, and God makes no mistakes. I love that song. That's like my favorite song, like a whole, and like all of the songs that she's ever came out with. That's my favorite one. Yep. And I like her. I like the way she sings. I like that. Okay. That a lot of the songs that she does are really party songs, but she got a voice.
She sure does.
You know what I mean? Like,
I love her performance. I think she did amazing. The first song, what is it? America.
Yeah.
Her voice was so beautiful singing that. She sounded amazing singing that. I thought it was awesome. But when she ever jumped off that roof,
I did not like that spider. That spider that she came down.
Listen, I need to just give a shout out to Instagram real quick because
for the memes,
Instagram, it's like they got somebody on
like,
standby. It's like they got somebody on standby.
The moment something happens, you guys are
it's like
on
their fingers type so fast.
You can rely on Instagram to make you laugh. It is hilarious. But I thought she did wonderful. I love that she did all her old songs. I mean, she rocked it. No, listen.
I like that.
Let me guess. Beyonce's is better?
No, see, one thing that I'm not going to do is compare. Because it's apples
everybody
to
is
oranges,
different.
Everybody is different. It's like when people compare the national anthem from where I was like, but they're different singers. It's like, what? Even though clearly Beyonce's is better.
Yeah. No. I was twirling my hair.
She wasn't a zen. She wasn't
But here's the
concentrating.
deal. I just felt
I'm peeling away.
And maybe what I need to do going forward is not having expectations, because I feel like whenever I expect something from someone and they don't deliver what I want,
but what did you expect that she didn't deliver?
So Shepa talked about just now about how she used that platform to deliver a political statement, right? The Born This Way song in particular. Yeah. I felt like she could have taken it a step further.
Me too.
I felt like she could have done more. I felt like, okay, you can't give me outfit changes. Not that Beyonce did the same thing, because she had a cape on and she took it off and she saw a black leotard. But Lady Gaga looked almost the same way. I think she took her hair down or whatever.
Yeah.
But the outfit was like, I guess I just expected more, something a little different. The songs were great. I love the songs. It reminded me of all the shit that I used to listen to on the radio that I was here for.
Right.
Yeah, but I like that she didn't go crazy with the outfit. I mean, I did not want to see her dancing in me.
But
I liked what she had on. It was a glitter leotard, and then she had the little shoulder pads. Like, that was so cute.
And she sounded amazing.
She did.
Here's my thing.
What?
And it has nothing to do with her talent because she's there, but it just reminded me that she hasn't had a hit in a long time.
But she can if she wanted to, though.
But she's not giving us a hit. And this Joanne
album, she's probably doing.
She had a song called "Perfect Illusion." It was a perfect illusion, and the only reason I know that is. But that's the only thing that like resonates to me. And honestly, I didn't give this song a chance or the album a chance, so I really shouldn't be talking. But at the same time, I'm just not drawn to her like I was the Born This Way album. Right?
It's not.
My favorite song is not Born This Way. It's Bad Romance. I just love it.
Oh my God!
I love that everything.
Yeah.
But when it was done, I was like, I compared not her to Beyonce, but I compared it to the feeling I had when Katy Perry performed and Missy Elliott came out.
Yeah.
And Beyonce.
That's when she came out with the...
she didn't come out with nobody.
Exactly. And a lot of people were saying, well, she didn't rest on anyone else's laurels but her own. She came out when it was just her. It was just her own talent. And I'm thinking, okay, great. But like, just because other people come out with other talent doesn't mean that they're less talented than someone else. For me, it was... I just expected more. And the feeling that I got after Missy Elliott came out a couple years ago was like, damn, she turned it. Like, it was fucking awesome. We haven't seen Missy in a while. This shit was everything. When Beyonce did it, of course, I stand like nobody else.
Yeah.
Even when Bruno Mars was finished, I was like, okay. And then last year when Coldplay performed and Beyonce and Bruno Mars came out, I was hyped. I was lit for it. And then when Gaga was done, I was like, okay, so yeah, I mean, I could have watched this on like Palladia or like fucking like VH1 or something. I felt like it's not. I felt like she could have given us more, given that it's a Super Bowl. Now, I will give her credit for starting off at the rooftop, like the whole Michael Jackson thing. I feel like she was trying to one-up him, where he started off in the rafters, but it was actually a fake Michael, and he was on stage. Yeah. She actually was there, and of course, she jumped out, and when she jumped out, I lost it like everyone else. It was hilarious. Her friend Jonathan Hill
thing right here,
sent me a meme. You know how when cats jump from like slippery places, and they jump and they stop midair and they just fall? It was that. It was like Gaga doing it, and then a cat doing it. I died laughing.
The memes were insane. The memes were insane.
But I was underwhelmed. The John effect also. You know what, Cheapa? Just take it. It is grandma. Guys, if you hear Cheapa, it's grandma talking on the phone with her. I just was very underwhelmed by the performance. I just expected more. And I just wasn't like, I don't know. I felt like I needed something different. Does anyone else agree with me? Leave notes in the comments, because I just feel like I'm alone with this. Even though I got my boy John with me. We're Gaga fans, but I'm not like a stan for her. But I will say, and I'm not even joking when I say this, Beyonce's was better. Fuck off if you don't like it.
Cheapa, turn his mic off.
She just tried to silence you too, bitch.
She did. If I turn his mic off, I turn off mine.
Isn't my peeling? I think I'm peeling.
I already I think I ate a little piece. It fell on my lip.
Okay, so since we're talking about, or since you were talking about Beyonce.
Yeah, what about her? Oh yeah. So news broke that she is pregnant with twin superheroes. The saviors of the world are inside.
How far is she?
I don't know.
She's already showing a lot.
Right. But
So how do you hide something? Well,
for New Year's, there was a picture on her Instagram with a glass of champagne or something. I think it was champagne. But if she was pregnant then and she knew it,
maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was sparkling cider. I don't give a fuck.
She's good at keeping secrets. She's good at not letting.
The internet lost.
She probably had it. It is holding it so that nobody thinks
the
most liked picture of all
Instagram.
time, and it is.
Crazy.
For me personally, the ugliest picture I've seen. I was like, she's in a green veil, and the thing with Beyonce, and I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I feel like she drops subtle hints. So of course the internet is like trying to figure out, oh, maybe she got a boy and a girl because she got a blue.
Right, everybody's scrutinizing the picture now.
Spit, bitch, yes. I didn't like the picture.
Me, I
but
spit?
No, I just did.
Oh.
But if you go to Beylit, so Beylite, the Instagram, it's got always like more exclusive pictures. So I don't know if that's like. I don't know who runs that Instagram, but whoever runs that Instagram got all the exclusive shit.
Yep.
And some of the pictures are really pretty. It's got Blue kissing her belly and Blue like giving her mom flowers and shit. It's really adorable. But like, she basically is forming her own group. Destiny's grandchildren are being born.
It's just crazy.
But the thing with Beyonce is like, we grew up listening to Destiny's Child. No,
like,
was like
20 years.
I remember.
I remember we was playing it at my 12th birthday.
No.
And you with your thick, chunky, black boots dancing in the living room. I remember that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
This one, Anthony. This one?
No, the first one.
Okay,
whatever.
let's wrap up the Beyonce segment.
No, bitch, don't do it to yourself because you already on notice and the Beehive has been listening. Trust and believe they will come for that ass. They don't play. You will be stung. You will be like the girl from like Macaulay Culkin and fucking and My Girl. Put you in a coffin, bitch. Yeah, I mean that's our Beyonce update. I mean, keep in mind that if you bought tickets to Coachella, you may or may not see Beyonce perform.
Right.
And I don't know what to tell you about that.
She says she is, but you know.
But we'll see. Because if I'm pregnant as fuck, I'm not doing a goddamn thing but laying down and eating. Sorry. All right, so Chiba, you may or may not have seen it. I'm still in the thicks of seeing it, and
I think you saw
it all.
I saw all of it. Yeah.
So why don't you talk about it?
The New Edition story. I loved it. I love when they do biopics. Is that how it's pronounced?
People say biopic or biopic, but I like biopic.
I love it because you get to see what you didn't know, right? Does that make sense? Like, I didn't know they went through all of this. I didn't know that New Edition went as far back as the 70s.
Right, I had no idea.
I could have sworn they just came out in the 90s. Like, that's how...
I thought when I heard Candy Girl as a kid that it was like the Jackson 5.
Me too! Yeah. That's what I thought it was too.
Because I had no concept of time and understanding that in the 80s the Jackson 5 was already a thing in the past.
Exactly, like...
Because our parents still listened to the music. So for us it was like what we knew.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. And I liked how they split it up into 3 separate episodes.
Yo, but can we talk about the Animorphs?
Animorphs?
It's a kid show called Animorphs where they turn into animals, but the effect of turning into their older selves.
Wasn't that awesome?
That was dope.
How they transitioned, how they were singing, and they went from like the little kid face to like their grown up version. Mm-hmm. I thought that was awesome transition.
I really like the story so far. I'm gonna continue to watch it.
You watched like
I'm gonna see if I can find it on
up to half of episode 2
because I never.
But here's the thing, like, okay, so now I understand the Belle Biv DeVoe and Bobby Brown and like all that whole mess thing,
DVD
but like
and all,
if I were Bobby Brown, I'd be so pissed that they're portraying me this way. But I mean, for all intents and purposes,
but the thing is that if you go on Google and look up like behind the scenes pictures, he's on set with the kid who plays him.
He's co-signing this,
right? He's there.
Okay, well he does need a check, so.
But yes, oh my god.
I just realized what he just said.
What did you say?
He said he does need a check. So,
but
Mr. Telephone Man. number. I get a click every time. It's the telephone. I love that song.
And to be honest, I feel like the first time I heard it was yesterday because I don't remember.
You serious? I remember that.
I don't. A lot of the songs I'm like, okay, so I know Poison. Poison was a shit.
Poison.
What was the other song that we were listening to in the car yesterday? It has like a nice and no, it was Donald Jones that we were listening to.
Oh, it was Donald Jones. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of the songs I was like, okay, I kind of vaguely remember it, but I don't remember the entire song like you guys do.
Oh, I remember.
See, I know a couple. Like what was the song? This one I can play it right now. Let me see. Can we play it? I don't want to
play like a second because we don't want any copyright infringement.
Exactly. Why is it not?
Just play enough for you to get the gist.
Okay. Can you stay? Wait, how the hell is it go?
I know that song because Guy Sebastian sang a cover of it.
The Can You? Yes. So.
Stop it.
Oh, my bad. Yes.
Stand by me.
Oh, it was Cool It Now. Cool It. Yeah.
What?
The Cool It Now song.
Hey.
But you see how young they sound?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, they got a lot of nostalgic music, and now that I'm hearing it on the
you're like, oh my god, I didn't know that was them.
And it makes me want to go out. But you know what? I was listening to check them out with Eric Arsenault and Mike Bryan and shit. I'm gonna Dier, sorry. And I should have known that because I listened to you guys like literally. I'm obsessed. But I was listening to their show and they were talking about, oh my god, did you peel it off, Chipa?
I sure did. Look
at that. That is gross.
Christmas. It looks like Christmas trees.
Nasty bitch.
Oh, Chipa, your forehead is crispy. It's fun.
Listen, I literally have to grease the heck out of my face.
And it should be
when
pulling
I
out the
tell
other
you
way.
that I have the driest skin ever, it snows.
So here's the deal. So I was listening to check them out and they were talking about how a lot of people went to iTunes and purchased the music to only be disappointed because it don't sound like the show.
Oh,
because
like
the recording quality was not as good then as it is now,
right?
And some of the singers are probably a little better, no shade. But I mean, I feel like I need to connect to those roots because that's the music we grew up to. So why don't I know?
This is what I'm telling you. I still listen to this music.
We were born in
the
the
80s.
So the 90s is kind of when we really started like listening to listening to music. So of course I would think they were 90s.
Oh my god.
Is it hurting?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to pick this up.
Because you're grabbing from your hair.
It's catching some of your hair. Apparently it got onto my beard and that is not a good sign.
But anyway, I'm ready to see a biopic on Boyz II Men. There's not one out there, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I was talking to Vanessa
like
and she was like, "Did you know that New Edition put?"
Yes, Boyz II Men on. I didn't know.
And then Boyz II Men, ABC, BBD, and I'm like, no fucking way. How do we know this?
But the thing is that I didn't get it until I watched the biopic. I'm like, wait a cotton pick a minute.
Okay, I need to see that.
So no, seriously,
because it was cute. Only because I'm gonna say this little thing because they New Edition. They're getting on their tour bus to go back. You know, they just finished performing, and this group of 4 kids come up to them and say, "Hey, can we sing for you, please?" You know, and then when one of the members of New Edition says, "Well, what's your name?" He goes, "I don't laugh, but we want to go. We want to be known as Boyz II Men." And I'm like, "What?" And they were kids, and it was it's crazy. You gotta watch it. It's awesome
for sure. If you guys have any comments as to other things that we should watch, let us know too, because we're always looking for new things to do and kind of get your feedback on. When The Walking Dead starts, we'll be doing some weekly recaps, bi-weekly recaps and shit like that.
Back to Sunday.
Bitch. This Sunday.
And I'll be watching Monday. I keep putting it forward, and you keep putting.
I don't want to blow the mic like I did. I feel like last episode I was like blowing.
You were literally like this. You were literally blowing the mic out, and I was like, "Girl, sit back."
So have we like exceeded? Have we gone on?
No,
too long,
we're almost at the 30-minute mark, but I feel like we can talk about a couple things.
Why not? It's okay.
Can we go like one thing you're not here for? No, shall we save that for the next?
So let me just say this. I was on Facebook. You know how I feel like all my stories are about Facebook, but people trying me on my timeline, and I just don't understand why bitches feel like they can actively try me on my time. Like, what? I don't understand that mentality. Let me just step into your living room and talk shit about you in your house.
Yeah.
The fuck is that about?
Right.
So I made a comment about it was like Black Lives Matter, but no, it was like where are the all lives matter folks now that there's a Muslim ban and there's a ban on refugees, and she's liberal, so she's definitely somebody that would be on our side of the equation, right?
Yeah.
But she was like, I attend women's marches, and I'm just paraphrasing because I don't remember, and quite frankly, I don't give a fuck anymore. But she was like, I attend women's marches all the time, and I don't see men of color there supporting me. And of course, men of color have wives and sisters and mothers. And I'm like, okay, so, but what that got to do with All Lives Matter and the fact that we're talking about Muslims and refugees?
Right.
And she was like, I've been protesting all my life and this and that. I was like, great, but the protest that I've been for women's reproductive rights, which is what she's arguing, I've seen men of color there.
Right.
So, and then she changed her story. She was like, but I see like maybe one or two. And I'm like, okay, so what's your fucking point here? I'm like, what are you trying to argue?
And now it's one or two.
Right, so you're changing your story, but like, and eventually I was like, we're arguing the same thing.
Right.
If you're on the side of justice, just be on the side of justice. Don't fucking cherry pick what things you want to be for and against.
Right.
Because...
like people do with the Bible, but hey, that's a whole other segment. But
exactly. But that's the thing.
Wait a minute, no,
see,
I got it. That's a sensitive subject.
Maybe we need to put a pin on that and talk about that next time.
Yeah.
Because it's related. But she was trying me, talking about, I just don't understand why, people of color don't come out to support us women and we're expected to support them. And I'm like, bitch.
You know what?
The reason Trump is in office is because of white women. Let's just put that out there right now. It's not because black people didn't come out to vote, Hispanics didn't come out to vote, because we came out to vote.
Yeah.
It's because overwhelmingly white women went out to vote for Trump. So I blame this on y'all. So if you got a gripe to pick on yourselves. That's first and foremost. And I was like, well, I just don't understand how you can be for justice and at the same time, like, talk shit about something that I'm trying to shine some light on. Like, it just don't make sense to me that somebody who's a liberal is like, well, I don't know that I can support this because men of color don't show up to my rallies. And I'm like, girl, we're talking about the All Lives Matter crowd. Are you an All Lives Matter person? No, you're probably a Black Lives Matter. But she answered herself. She is an All Lives Matter person. And for me, it's like, girl,
bye.
If you can't understand why this movement is important,
what?
Then you just need to like fall out the face of the earth.
Right.
There's nothing really to argue here. And she was my friend Todd's friend, and I was like, Todd, you just need to collect your friends because.
So she saw it because Todd liked it.
Because Todd liked it.
Okay.
Todd commented on it. It showed up on her timeline, and she felt the need to, exercise her fingers on my timeline, like anyone asked for fucking thoughts and opinions.
Unbelievable. See, I'm not an active Facebook person, that's why I don't see it. I check my Facebook literally maybe once a week.
But see, I don't mind people kind of providing their point of view on things, but you don't need to be an asshole. She at that point, she was like, do you talk to all women the way you talk to me? And I was like, what do you mean? She said that I was attacking her. She called me a misogynist, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
If you can't stand the heat,
get out of
stay out of the way.
But I was like, okay, so first of all, you clearly don't know me. She said, do you talk to your mother the way you talk to me? And I was like, actually,
the bitch ain't used to people checking her. What'd you say?
She was like, do you talk to your mother the way you talk to me? And I was like, actually, kind of do.
Right. But, the bitch just ain't used to people checking her. That's what it is.
But that's the thing about white privilege. The thing about white privilege is you feel like you can do and say whatever the fuck you want without anybody coming and checking you.
Exactly.
And the fact is, you met the wrong fucking bitch because I'm not the one. You don't know me. And I've got this terrible habit of not shutting the fuck up.
Right, like
I need to have the last.
I agree, but meaning I feel the same way.
And I need to have the last word, always and forever. Right. So that being said, I'm like, okay, so I ended up blocking her, but I'm like, I just don't understand like people feeling the need to exercise their fingers on my timeline just because they don't like what I said. The thing is, if you don't like what I said, you can unfriend me, but the bitch wasn't even my friend.
Right, and that's what it is. How did she even know about your post?
Right, and that's why I don't like that Facebook shows shit on people's walls for other people to see. Like, that's my business. If I'm friends with you, then you can see my shit. But at the same time, I don't need other people. Like, no, stop. Right. This is why I don't care for Facebook and why I was off of Facebook for so long.
Exactly.
Because Facebook is overly dramatic. It's a
too
lot
much
of people
going on.
It's too many eyes looking at shit. Like, I'm thinking about just closing it off again because I don't need to be on Facebook. If anyone wants to catch me on Instagram, Twitter on some days here and there. And you
I want to be more active on Twitter, though.
Catch me on the podcast.
I just
can you
don't know.
And you can catch us on the podcast.
Yes, yeah.
But like, that's what I'm not here for. I'm not here for people trying to exercise their fingers like Kermit the Frog, typing of fierce responsive shit you have no idea about. And if you're not here to talk about the issue at hand, at the very least, then I just need you to find a hobby, because my timeline is not your hobby.
Right.
And that is my read for the week.
Okay, I'm not here for, and I hate saying this because I shouldn't be judging others on their looks. And that's not, I'm not here for this crunchy hair that girls be having. I can't.
That was
Spikes.
The crunchy, gelled, hard hair.
Is that what we're talking about? Like, is it curly or is it straight?
Right. Oh, no, because sometimes they got the nerve to do a straight bang on top of it.
With the crunchy.
Yo, while you talk, I'm
With
just
the
going to peel
crunchy
this off my
curls.
face so that I
I
can...
cannot. You look like a wet dog. Okay? You want
But it's not, but what's crazy is that it's not wet.
That's even worse.
Like, I feel like I'll be scared to
They
walk
gel
by
it
them because
so
I feel like they're
much.
going to stab me with their hair.
They gel it so much that you look like a wet dog. It's crunchy. It's nasty. It's stiff. There's nothing sexy about that.
I can't imagine how cold it is.
And
when you're
then
out
sometimes it's with short hair. I can't. Listen. Grab a curling iron. Pop some curls.
Maybe we should do that.
Or
Maybe
if you
we
want
should...
the wet look, don't make it hard with gel. Just make soft.
But how do
A
you do
soft
that?
wet look. I don't know if
You
that
know
makes
what you
sense.
do? You get some gotitas, which is the hair
Buy
polishing
a
serum.
diffuser.
No, the hair polishing serum. You mix that a little bit with your gel, and you'll get the curls you want, but they won't get hard.
They won't scrunch them. They just kind of let it dry up wet,
heavy
and heavy. Oh my god! It just
I know bitches
it
and
gives
asses
me
that did that.
anxiety.
Yeah, I'm literally peeling this off of my face and nothing's happening.
You
I feel
wanna
like
know
this
what
is
I'm
a
not
waste
here
of my
for?
life.
What are you not here for?
I'm not here for the slick backs.
What's okay?
The slick backs with minimal edges.
But that's been a thing since we were kids.
It has been. I think that some people haven't moved
You have
past
to pick
that.
and choose your hairstyles depending on what's going on.
Yeah, like if you know you don't really have edges, why do you slick your hair back to show everybody that you have no edges?
Because
like
I
have my edges are not that bad, but they are a little bit light. Why? Because I thought I was black in high school and got some extensions, and they ripped the hell out of my edges, and they just, some of them ain't grow back. So I don't sit there and do slick backs because I don't want people to see. You know what I mean? Like,
and this is of every race.
I just, it hurts. I feel the pain when I see them.
Because they'll have the wet gelled curl wet look with no edges, and then they got a nerve to kind of do a pin back. I can't.
Okay, can I just say real quick what I'm not here for either? I just spent all this time on this fucking mask for my face.
And it did nothing.
Literally nothing.
And they know, but
look at that.
That's a good thing.
What's happening there?
It's a good thing that maybe. What do you mean? I can see white stuff on there.
No, Vanessa. This is like literally. You want to see? There's literally nothing pulled up. Maybe my pores are that clean, but I don't think so. Oh, my face looks crazy. I mean,
I guess
that's all I got. I mean, I don't want to like.
How do you guys
belabor the
think
point.
we did this episode?
We're coming on 39 minutes now.
Okay.
So it's kind of a long one, and I don't want to ever be like, oh, watch us or listen to us for an hour because I don't feel like it's of any value.
Yeah, we're literally on here just talking whatever.
But I mean, let us know if you guys want us to cover anything in particular. I think what we should do, because it'd be kind of funny to have a petty segment.
And talk about
like petty rubble, petty spaghetti, petty boob, and talk about shit like that. This kind of shit that like bothers us because like how
the shit we're not here for.
Oh my god!
I think that every episode, we should,
how much of a your mustache did you
every
pull with that
episode
one?
we should just talk about something that we're not here for.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Why you don't want to?
It's not even that. I'm just so focused on getting the stuff out of my beard because my mustache.
He can't concentrate.
I don't think I put it on there, but apparently it dripped into it, and it's pulling out hairs that really these hairs when you pull them out, it's like, oh my god.
You need hot water. Get a rag with hot water and just kind of
wipe it off.
This is a terrible waste of my life. So glad I did this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to us. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on everything basically, Snapchat, any social media that's out there that you guys know of. You can follow me at Goobersnatch, GOOBERSNATCH.
I don't even know mine, yo. I need to.
Okay. So if you want to follow Cheapa,
Twitter, I know it's
You need
Songbird
to
Les One.
you need to just make it the same for everywhere.
right?
I can't change it because they're taken.
They're taken.
Can't
So if you
change
want to
it,
follow
taken.
Cheapa,
What's taken?
Songbird
My
Les.
name.
So her Instagram name, which is really what you should just be looking at, is Songbird Les. It's at SONGBYRDLEZ.
See,
I know, I get it.
Everything is that.
You could just change it.
I could.
Even the Leslie Cruz?
Vanessa, I'm not Leslie Cruz.
Everyone else
Oh,
is
the
Cheapa.
Leslie Thompson?
Or
My bad.
just it's Cheapa, bitch.
Right. That's a good one.
I guess. I'll see what they got.
For now.
Apparently, there's so many people with the name Cheapa that I mean.
Right, it's Leslie, bitch. That's a good one. And you can follow me everywhere at the Vanessa Cruz. I'm mostly active on Instagram. Instagram is my number one favorite social media site. And then Twitter. I gotta be more active on Twitter. I am active on Twitter, just not active.
And you can follow us all. You can follow the podcast at Slaying the Scene on Twitter and on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll talk to you guys in another 2 weeks.
Thanks,
make sure
guys,
if
for
you
listening.
like us to leave a comment on SoundCloud. Please make sure you tweet our links, post it on Facebook. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play. And on the weekends, I upload a video file to YouTube. So if you're a YouTuber, you can listen to Slaying the Scene on YouTube as well. Hey, shout out to Kenya for just liking a picture.
Hey, man.
And shout out to everyone that has really enjoyed us for the past couple of podcasts. Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. Yep. Really do.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Toodles. Toodaloo.